Well, let's continue on then. After you absolutely destroyed my face, I had a good draft. You had one of the best drafts of all time. So they don't really compare now, do they? I did absolutely sign your pick. Says Nick Anderson has been traded for Andy Ibanez and Nathaniel. I'd call that a pretty good trade. Yeah, maybe want to see the Rays acquire a prospect, but that's not that bad. Yeah, send contracts offer to your guys' pick. You gotta pay attention. We move on. It's all good, Cody. It's all good. All right. Well, at this point, then, hopefully I can out-tank you. Hopefully I can out-tank you. All right. We get to the All-Star game. Who's in the home run derby? Bogarts, Muncy, Machado, Acuna, Soto, Story, Springer, and Randy Arozarena. Trade values real quick. I can. Let me get past the All-Star real quick. Want to see who's in these lineups. So for the NL side, Walker Buehler, Corbin Burns. I want to see. Yeah, I think there's your representative in Mark Melancon. Yeah, you also got, no, it's right, Starling Marte. I was looking for the other Marte. Saw Marte, and I'm like, hey, there you go. Ketel Marte also made it. So, 2 representatives. Want to see what happens in the trade logs. I mean, any major trade pops up. I mean, I can't imagine there are too many minor deals happening. Let's see, who did I get in the All-Star game, if anybody? Drop myself back down over here. Oh, let's see. God, the names might be so bad, I don't even know who the fuck I got in the All-Star game. Sean Murphy, who is in 85. Thank God. Oof. Rough times. Rough times for us here. But yeah, I mean, I can look. Yeah, I mean, trade-wise. So Trey Mancini got dealt for a prospect. Isaac Paredes was acquired for Tyler Wells. Red Sox traded Garrett Whitlock for Josh Bell, Victor Robles, Royce Lewis for Christian Arroyo. A lot of deals for the Rays that aren't popping up because they're not major. Gio for Josh Lowe. Austin Meadows was dealt for Eli White and Taylor Hearn. Francisco Miella dealt for Adam Engel, Danny Mendick, Jimmy Lambert. There actually have been a lot of trades. Fair enough. Frank Schwindel from the Cubs to the Guardians for Tristan McKenzie. Let's see. Kind of looking at Tyler Naquin for Brandon Marsh. Obviously, just a lot of repeat information. Trent Grisham, picked up by the Marlins. Like I said, only one major deal, though, as it was listed. If we go to trades, I mean, the problem is trade value, it doesn't show up proper like it does in the NHL side. Like, you can see what Sean Murphy is listed at. You see what Cedric Mullins is listed at, even though it's in green there. I mean, for example, on the O's, Adley does have a good amount of trade value there. That said, I could still trade Sean Murphy for Adley Rutschman. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. You might still need a bit more work. I mean, he's 7 overall points better, only 3 years older. Adley is struggling. Hitting 257. Murphy's hitting 242 this year. 737 OPS. I mean, I don't know if Oakland would do that. Still one of the top prospects in baseball, though, you know. They wouldn't do the trade for Chris Sale. Aaron Judge has all the value in the world. Jesus Christ, Judge has all the value. Junior might have the highest value of anybody. Let's see, any other interesting players? If there are prospects you're intrigued by, let me know. Jordan, ton of value. Trout, crap load of value. Ohtani actually probably does have the highest value. So, on the Tigers, crap load of value for Casey Mize. It would take a Sean Murphy to get him. Good amount of value for Akil Baddoo. Good amount of value for Torkelson. I guess the answer, we go down here. Okay value for Campos. I'm looking for like a Garcia. See, he still has more value than he should. Like if I look at a trash bag on our team, like Kevin Smith, yeah, like I feel like Kevin Smith shouldn't have that much value. Although it equals out. How close? Yeah, see, it should take. Yeah, see, I'm not sure. I still entirely like that. Like Kevin Smith is 25, a B, and a 59, and they're like, oh, well, we feel like we should get more. Like, it should be a lot more than just a bit more. Okay, you know what? In fairness, Soderstrom wasn't enough. Okay. No, okay, maybe it is a little bit better. So I don't know if it's enough, but at least that example was looking a little bit better. We'll see if we get any other kind of major trades here as we approach the deadline. Let's see what we got. Taylor Rogers, acquired by the Padres for Efren Contreras and Aaron Leisure. 31-year-old starter on the final year of his deal for who I'd imagine in Contreras is a decent potential. It's not bad. Bunny, take it easy. It's not too bad. That was basically the only deal at the deadline. Can you check Marino? Too little, too late, friendo. Better luck next time. So we will march on. Again, it is about simming through this season. As I lost Kirby Sneed on waivers. Oh no. Whatever will we do? Whatever will we do? And we will sim to the postseason and kind of see how this plays out. I mean, I'm at 59 and 81. You guys are at 63 and 78. So yeah, as expected, you guys are better this season. You should be. Like, you literally have a higher ranked team. Let's see. A bunch of the... Huh? 81 and 69 wasn't enough to make the AAA playoffs, huh? Fair enough. Alright, so we finish at 65 and 97. You guys at 72 and 90. Long way to go for both of us. Playoffs here. You have Boston and Houston in the wild card. Winner plays the White Sox, Angels, and Blue Jays in the other ALDS matchup. You have the Phillies and Padres. Winner plays the Dodgers. The Mets will play the Brewers. In terms of awards, fucking hell. MVP of the National League, Ketel Marte. You guys got a goddamn MVP already. 35 home runs, 120 RBIs, 322 average with a 959 OPS. We also had Zach Wheeler, Walker Buehler up there. Cy Young did go to Zach Wheeler. Joe Musgrove was also in the conversation. Batting title to Ketel Marte. Beat out Juan Soto and J.D. Davis. Reliever of the year, Dylan Floro, 48 saves for the Marlins. Melanson was second, for God's sakes. Rookie of the year, O'Neal Cruz for Pittsburgh. Somehow gets ahead of Jonathan India because I guess that's how 6 more home runs happened to be weighted. Justin Steele was up there for the Cubs. And then Hank Aaron award to Juan Soto. Gold Gloves we don't care too much about. AL MVP was Aaron Judge, who absolutely raked. Junior's average was a bit down, but still very impressive season. Stanton was also up there. So, India was up for back-to-back Rookie of the Years. There you go. Cy Young, Noah Syndergaard. Syndergaard wins the Cy Young above Garrett Cole and Kevin Gausman. Okay. Batting title, of course, went to Aaron Judge. He hit .336 for God's sakes. Reliever of the year, Liam Hendricks with 48 saves, more strikeouts and a lower ERA though than Scott Barlow, who had 53 saves. That's at least now 3 straight reliever of the years for Liam Hendricks. Rookie of the year, Shane McClanahan beats out Bobby Witt Jr. and Akil Baddoo. So another rookie of the year for the Rays. Hank Aaron to Aaron Judge. So there you go. The end of season awards for season 1. And we will sim to the offseason and see who wins the World Series. And it is the Chicago White Sox over the Milwaukee Brewers in 7 games. The White Sox swept the Astros, beat the Blue Jays in 6. The Brewers swept the Mets and beat the Padres in 5. So White Sox over the Brewers for the World Series. And that is what the White Sox roster happened to look like, at least in terms of rankings by the end of the year. You got Luis Robert looking like an absolute stud. Goddamn. Goddamn. That is nuts. Where's this other bottle of water that I have? There it is. Found it. Ohtani stats, sure. Let's see. Pitching-wise, 12-9 record, a 2.81 ERA, 256 strikeouts at the plate, 19 home runs and 72 RBIs with a 873 OPS. So, he's a 99 overall, for God's sakes. He's insane. And Trout, 944 OPS. 32 home runs, 97 RBIs for Mr. Trout, who's now 30. That's weird. That is weird. So to the offseason we go, as I lose a first base coach to retirement. God forbid. You guys lose, you guys lost a first base coach and a pitching coach. Bunch of coaches retiring, that's fine. All right, retired players. I lost quite a few people, mostly due to them being terrible. Rich Hill retired. Boo. Boo, Rich Hill. Boo. Dustin Garneau. Kurt Suzuki finally goes at 39 years old. Greg Holland. Let's see. Any Hall of Famers? I mean, Jake Arrieta's not going to make it. But yeah, no inductees into the Hall of Fame. Pujols didn't retire. All right, so in terms of handling this, again, we are allowed to keep certain people on the team if we so choose. We are allowed. Hill was 43. And eventually, we might get into rebranding teams and moving teams if you want. Obviously, it makes a lot of sense to consider the Athletics potentially moving. So looking here at qualifying offers, I gotta be honest, with Sean Manaea, I might just let him go. Chad Pinder, he was in AAA for the season. Elvis Andrus is ancient. So is Stephen Piscotty. So it's pretty much a conversation as to whether or not I want to keep Sean Manaea. He wants a 5-year deal at 31 years old. He was pretty good. He was decent. He was decent. I have an available budget of $140 million. If I can keep him, I might as well keep him. So I'm gonna have to pay quite heavily. But we'll do it. Pretty much offer him what he wants. We'll also qualify him just to keep him. And then, like I said, someone like Chad Pinder. I mean, yeah, he's a good utility guy. He's a good utility guy. Also wants a 5-year deal. Jesus. Buddy, what are you doing to me? Try to keep him around, pretty much. Elvis Andrus can go. Piscotty can go. And then review staff is where you guys get to strike first because you had a better draft. So for you guys, I'd imagine you want to keep your MVP, Ketel Marte. So we'll qualify him first. He wants a 5-year deal at $17.5 million. Do you want to keep him? I'd imagine you'd want to. Cut. I don't think you're going to cut him. I don't think there's going to be too many objections with that contract. You guys you'll still have fucking $96 million in cap space. Catcher saying give him 7 years, which you could. Give him star roll, you could also do that. Any disagreements? Any disagreements on that offer? He's also qualified, so he can't just walk. Try to get the salary down. I mean, it's a question of how low he's willing to go. How low is he willing to go? I mean, 15.7 might be your best bet. Might be your best bet. Any disagreements with this? Or are you good with letting catcher just be like, try this? Which is cool if you are. No worries. Catcher wants him. All right, we're going $16 million a year. Star roll. Done deal. Keone Kela. Honestly, you guys might as well keep him. The star players, I'll have you make that decision. You guys didn't draft any relievers. I know it's $4 million a year. You have $109 million in space. You should do this. I would do this. And for the sake of time, I mean, you can drop the money a little bit, honestly. Well, even the years, honestly, isn't that bad. Shit. Wow, his interest stays up no matter what. Shit, there you go. I didn't think it would drop that much. There you go. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely keeping him for that amount. David Peralta's 35. You guys have some rookies that might be ready to step up. He's not really interested in the 1-year deal. And I don't think you want to pay him 3.4 to potentially be on the bench. So, if there's any disagreements about letting go of David Peralta, let me know, but I'd imagine he's gone. Zach Davies, 30-72. He wants a 5-year deal. He's gone. Wants over $2 million a season. Yeah, no, he's gone. Oliver Perez, one of my favorites of all time. And is willing to sign for pretty cheap. You could argue whether or not 800K is even worth it for a 67 overall. And then Ian Kennedy, I mean, he's fucking 38. You don't have to keep him. So yeah, let me know if you have any opinions on Davies or Perez or whatever, but you kept Kella for cheap and keeping Marte. So in terms of the staff,
for those about to score,
pretty much you're going to optimize this. Derry, thank you for the 22 on the primer. Derry, it's been a bit. How are you? We are not, neither side's going to fire anybody. We're just going to ride out these contracts. So you get the top option for pitching coach, whoever that may be. Again, we still can't sort by fucking attribute grade, which is ridiculous. You finally get an A in Cortez, but he's going to -3 in clutch. Basically, I'm just going to, unless I'm debating it, I'm just going to sign you guys the best one available. I don't know how Daniel Dunn is an A. That makes no sense. Or Claudio Park. Or Allen. How the fuck are these guys A's? That makes no sense. They're terrible. Like Delgado, I guess I can understand. Jesus. Derry, I'm doing pretty good. I hope you've been well. Jesus, can you sign nobody? Also, seriously, not being able to sort by grade is awful. Look at this dude. He's got a +1, but 3 -2s, and he's an A? Like, what the fuck are you on about? That's insanity. What the hell did they do? How, like, unless I'm wrong here, how the hell are staff members worse than they were before? How are they worse? Jesus. You got, dude, this guy's a fucking A and he has all minuses. What the fuck? What did they do? This is completely illogical. Unless there's just like this crazy boost. I need to screenshot that. I need to screenshot that. Because, holy shit. That is, that's something. That is something. I mean, you could say, like, oh, well, he has the A. But at the same time, like, the grades are what's important. Jesus. I mean, this guy, look at the dude, this guy's a C, and he is significantly better than anybody with an A. Fucking hell. You guys are just gonna get Mason Porter, I guess. What the fuck? The guy pay Mason Porter 1.5. He's the guy I would sign. And then for your first base coach, is there anybody without any minuses? Or at least a minus that doesn't matter? Blocking, arm strength, fielding. Yeah, no, go for Chris Woodward. Go for Chris Woodward. You guys are set. So you went after Porter and Woodward. I'm gonna skip back over here. I actually need a hitting coach, so it's not even in the conversation. That guy's got -3 bunting, which isn't that bad. Honestly, yeah. Christopher Ray. Not bad. All right. So that is it for this phase of things. Both of us, we'll go to free agency 1. Chris Ray rejected my offer. Fuck. God. We'll go for Dick Dixon. Come on down, Dick Dixon. You were always my first choice. Sean Manaea still hasn't signed with me. Ketel Marte hasn't signed with you guys yet either, nor has Kella. Alright, Porter's on as your pitching coach. Ketel Marte still hasn't signed, but again, you guys do have him on the qualifying offer, so this will be interesting. And Sean Manaea still hasn't signed for me either. So this is about to get interesting for both of us, with 2 of our better players heading into free agency. So, really quickly, allow me to, basically get all of this set up. So in terms of contracts, and again, we're allowed to keep who was here to start. Fuck, dude, I don't even know. Ryan Cusick, I'm definitely going to have to add. Salary arbitration. God, who do we got? Sean Murphy. Jesus. If I were to make you a deal, 3 years of $3.1 million. 3.1 million will be the deal there for Mr. Murphy. That is your arbitration number. In terms of an offer, you're gonna get the same damn thing. You're gonna get the same damn thing, sir. Hope you like that offer. Tony Kemp. I honestly might as well keep him. He's got 1 year arbitration left. He's honestly not great at all, but beggars cannot be choosers. Center field, Laureano. Very important piece for me. Gonna go 3 years of $5 million. For Ramon. I'll bump you up to $5 million there. And then Billy McKinney. Yeah, you can go. You're gonna fall off a cliff. Lou Trevino. Oh boy, is that overpaying. But honestly, I need him. I need him. You guys saw how shit this team was. He might be my best reliever. Adam Clark. 3 years at 4, a little bit over 420. The arbitration at 600. That's fine. Pruitt, again, is probably one of my better players. That's horrific. Arbitration at 500. Paul, don't call me Pete Blackburn. He's kind of terrible. I'll let all those guys go. Cole Irvin. Sweet, beautiful swerving. Definitely not letting go of him. He's the real ace of this team. He is the real ace of this team. And Montas. Oh boy, we do have to keep you, Frankie. We do have to keep you. A is spending money. I'm here now. I'm here now, damn it. That's the difference. Alright, so that'll do it for my arbitration numbers. And then in terms of tendering contracts, we'll keep Shea, because honestly, he's not set up that badly. Yeah, nope, that works. Austin Allen, honestly, not that bad either. Dropping down to 2 years. Dropped. Oh boy, he didn't like the money getting dropped. CJ Rodriguez, honestly, not that bad. He's not amazing. Sign him. I didn't know I had a guy by the name of Tyler Soderstrom. That kind of helps. And then Kyle McCann is trash. First base, Lawrence Butler. We'll hold on to him. We'll hold on to him. And then everybody else can go. They're all trash. Max Muncy. Not that one. But we'll hold on to Max Muncy. Everybody else can go. Sheldon Neuse. We'll hold on to you. Drop your money pretty far. Iserman isn't terrible. Ironman. I just read Iserman. God damn. And then Zach Galoff. Sure. Even Brett Harris. Why not? Just keep him. Shortstops. Robert Poisson. We'll hold on to you, my buddy. Logan Davidson. Hold on to you as well. Kevin Smith, you're kind of trash, but whatever. There are worse options out there. Left field, Armenteros. 3-year deal. Everyone else is trash. Center field, Christian Pache. What can I do with you? Maciel. Goldberg. Don't call him Goldberg. He can play everywhere, though. He's not too bad. Seth Brown. Oh, 1-year renewable deal. Why the hell not? And then pitchers. God damn. Jimenez is tragic. Brian Garcia is also tragic, so I'll let go of you guys. Ruiz is 29. This dude's 24. Hold on to him. That dude's 25. He's pretty bad. 29. Gonna have a lot of depth to fill out. James, let's save a little bit of money on you. So again, the one thing that we're doing differently this year, again, is both teams get to go after a big pitcher and a big position player. So I'm intrigued to see who is out there. But obviously, we have some roster management first for both sides. Keep Zach Logue. Definitely keep JT Ginn. Hoagland, Ryan Cusick. Adam Oler, yeah, kind of sucks. Estes is 21, giving out cheap deals. I'm going to do the same thing for you guys, so shut it. Spencer Strider. We'll keep you. Why the hell not? Michael Grove, terrible. Tyler Ivey, pretty terrible. All right, so that is pretty much my roster. I just saw Aaron Judge on the free agent list. That's pretty much my roster setup. I definitely need to add a couple of people to my 40-man. And now is the time where we go back over to user settings. We go to mode specific. Lineup and rotations fine. 40-man manual. Roster moves manual. Scouting's on auto. Waivers on manual. All right, and there we go. Now we are both good to go. The AI has no more say on what's going to happen. So I need to add Ryan Cusick to my 40-man. I think I'll also add Zach Geloff. Geloff? I don't know. Add him to the list. No one else is overly important. Gin's not bad, but yeah, we'll hold off. So for you guys then, really quickly, arbitration. Jesus. Okay. Let's see what we got real quick. Also on the 40-man, Ryan Bliss. Am I allowed to do this? You guys also have Jordan Lawler, which, oof. In case you were wondering if only I ended up with a couple of half-decent prospects. No. Dan Canzone and Wright. You guys are also, not Dan, but Dominic. You're also going to want to keep him. Aside from that, I mean, Del Castillo at catcher. Man, you guys got some people to protect. Let's keep Del Castillo, full 40-man. Pretty obvious, get rid of someone like Diaz. He's trash. Quick and easy to kind of sort this up for you guys. So, I mean, Nelson's not important. Mersinger, Middleton's not really important. Bryce Jarvis, you could make an argument for. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I think Bryce Jarvis you'd want to keep too. He's not that bad. Sorry to say, Matt Peacock is going to get removed from the 40-man. Let's see, Bryce Jarvis. Yeah, you guys definitely want to make sure he's protected as well. And then from there, it drops down to C potential, so you should be good. Arbitration-wise, start off with catchers. I mean, Carson Kelly's 28. You guys are going to want to keep him. It's really not even a conversation. Like I said, I'm going to set this up as if I was setting up my own team. I'm obviously not going to screw you guys over. But set it up the same way. That way we can save time. Obviously, Grayson Grenier can go. Tigers legend. It's terrible. Christian Walker? Probably a good depth guy for you still. For being honest, I mean, a 2-year deal at like $700K. Why the hell not? You know? It's a good depth option because depth might end up being a problem for both of us. Certainly going to keep Josh Rojas. Go 4 years at 3.6 for Mr. Rojas. Good depth guy, but not for 5 years. It's not going to fall off that much, though. And then again, you just push him down the chart. It's not like you're paying him that much. Wilmer Defoe, you guys might as well keep here, too. 2 years at 1.4, which isn't that bad. 1.4 for arbitration. Josh Van Meter. Wow, he's 28 already. It's not bad for you guys, though. Versatile player. 1.7, honestly, isn't that bad. Again, you have $110 million at your disposal. I mean, Van Meter might be a slight overpayment, but you're saving a crap load of money. Elsewhere, Dalton Varsho. I'll leave that one up to you guys. D potential. Good depth guy already, but he's going to keep getting worse. Wants $3.1 million. I would personally hold off. He's good now, but with that D potential, he's going to fall off a cliff. Luplow can definitely stay. He's only counting 1.7. Could we move him to catcher? I mean, you could, but again, like, man, he's expensive. He's expensive. Seems to be get out is the word. Keenan Middleton's worth holding on to. Only 1.2 million for you guys. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all, because again, your bullpen's tragic, so a 69 overall player is actually not that bad. Wendelken is definitely worth keeping. Again, neither of us drafted relievers, so we're both going to have to bite the bullet on overpaying some people. Neither of us will be in a horrible cap situation anytime soon. 1 year deal for Davinsky at 1.2. And then no Ramirez. I mean, you might as well keep him as well. A little bit of an overpayment for a year, but it's only a year. That way you don't lose too much in the bullpen. And then Smith, I mean, he's a D. He's going to fall off. And then Ben Heller. So the big one's going to be Gallon. Weaver, 2.6 for a year is definitely worth keeping for you guys. That's not even a question. Not even a question. Merrill Kelly. I mean, 1 year at 5.6. I mean, Kelly's certainly not worth 5.6, but I can get you guys on him for a 1 year deal. It'll help out. It'll help out. I didn't do the extra year on him, though, because I wouldn't do the extra year either. So then there's Zach Gallen, who's 27, and yeah, 3 years at $3.6 million. And then after that, you're going to have to worry about paying him. But you got Zach Gallen until he's 30. And, yeah, he's going to continue to be your ace in the meantime. He will continue to be the ace of your squad. And for a pretty damn good price, because you guys were paying him fucking peanuts. And then in terms of the other contracts, Castillo. Obviously, look to sign him. Keep Herrera around. Save, well, you don't have to save that much money there. Yerzy. Andy Yerzy. What a name. Hold on to him. Everyone there sucks. Citrone, hold on to. Jake Hager. What a name, huh? Got old Jake Hager at second base. Love to see that. Buddy Kennedy at third base. Jordan Lawler gets his new deal. Perdomo. It's going to be sick for you guys. Ryan Bliss. Absolute. Good thing you guys drafted outfielders, because holy shit, that outfield started off pretty bad. Corbin Carroll. Didn't you guys get him in the Rule 5 in our last series? One of us definitely used Corbin Carroll. I think it was me with Le Poutine Park. I think I used him as a pinch runner. Like a lot. Pretty sure. Canzone, hold on to. Pavin Smith. Not what he used to be. That Pavin Smith. Does he still have A potential? No, it's a C. It's right there. One of us had him for sure. Yeah. Let's see. Crichton. Pay him until his problems go away for you guys. Bragar. What a name. Corbin Carroll and Alex Thomas, our beautiful future. Nelson, probably still worth keeping for you guys. Widener's pretty bad. Ginkel's pretty bad. The Goose. Weiss is also pretty shit. You guys had a lot of dead weight there at relief pitcher. Corbin Martin. A 1 year deal for dirt. Not bad. Tyler Gilbert. A pretty cheap 2 year deal just to be depth. Definitely want to keep Jarvis, who will probably step up. Farias. Judas Macias. Goddard's 26, but no harm in keeping him around for another year. Saccone. And then Jameson's pretty trash. So there we go. All things considered, both teams set up well. The big question now, guys, is free agency. And I will leave it up to you first. As you see the big fish. Now, a reminder. I'll go look at your team. You guys have a projected $112 million in surplus. This is what your team looks like right now. You are allowed one big pitcher and one big position player. These are your starting pitchers. Including now Cedric Doss, because Jesus Christ. Honestly, starting pitching-wise, I think you guys are okay. I mean, you could use another big player if you really wanted to push for the playoffs already. At the same time, it's not god-awful. Obviously, relievers, like the bullpen, is tragic. You have a great catcher in Carson Kelly, so you certainly have one of each, just like the Rule 5. Kelly's great. You could certainly use a first baseman. Big weakness at first base. Second base is perfectly fine with Josh Rojas. Third base, you have Buddy Kennedy, who's really solid. Shortstop. You have Jordan Lawler in the system. You're set up there. He can honestly be your starter this year. In left, I mean, Becerra's on the way up. You know, Becerra's on the way up. Gallegos is also right about there. Center field, you have Corbin Carroll and Alec Thomas. And in right, Luplow, Canzone, Pavin Smith, because obviously Marte did not re-sign. He still might. But, yeah, you might end up with compensation picks for him. So, looking around, again, you didn't need a catcher. First base, Max Muncy is available, but he's 32. Only short term. Jose Abreu's 36. Brandon Belt's 34. Aguilar's 32, so maybe not much help there. Second base, you got Whit Merrifield. Kike Hernandez. Colton Long. Third base, best option, Almeida Diaz, who isn't that great. Justin Turner's 38 at this point. Obviously, Longoria's not going to have great potential. Shortstop, Trey Turner, who you could obviously play elsewhere. He's 29. You got Tim Anderson. Dansby Swanson's also 29. Then in the outfield, I mean, Joey Gallo, Benintendi, JD Martinez. Ketel Marte, who you could still look to bring back. You do have that offer out there for him right now, so technically it doesn't count against you. And then Aaron Judge is the big name. Starting pitchers, Kershaw, Aaron Nola. Nola's only 29. Syndergaard's 30. Valdi's 33. You see the big names out there. And then relievers, Chad Green's only 31. Will Smith, if you want someone to smack someone, he's 33. And then Edwin Diaz at 29 years old is a closer, and Aroldis Chapman's 35. So chat, I will leave it up to you. Decide amongst yourselves, and I am going to go take a look at my roster and decide my approach. And once I'm done, I'll need an answer from you guys. So talk it out. Let me know who you're going to go for. Let me know who you're going to go for. I will leave it up to catcher to be the official word of who you guys are going to be taking. So, talking amongst yourself, and I'll look for the answer from catcher. So holy shit, do I need a catcher. First base, or not a catcher, but a fucking closer. I was going to say, I have Sean Murphy. So Sean Murphy, we're good there. We got Shea behind him. Neither can play secondary. First base, I got Lawrence Butler. I could probably use somebody. Second base, we have Tony Kemp with Muncy behind him. So second's in kind of a meh position. I mean, Zach Galoff might be my future at third. Again, I really don't have anybody for a future at first base except for Lawrence Butler. Shortstop, Poisson is there, so we're good. Armenteros in the outfield. Laureano, Page, Maciel. Seth Brown in right. Okay. And then pitching-wise, I need another starter desperately. I do have some young guys in the system. It's just, do I want to rush them? I have no bullpen whatsoever. Okay. So, as much as I'd love to go for the likes of Aaron Nola or somebody like that, bring back Chris Bassett, but he's 34. I have the Sean Manaea deal out there. I'm just waiting to hear back from him. Let's look at the ages here. 29 for Kella, but he's yours, so I'll hold off. Franchise so far, I mean, we've almost gotten through a full season. Early look is that it has improved in some ways. Obviously not major ways, but it might be worth kind of messing around and having fun with the mode this year. All right, my first offer. He is a fucking walking meme. $16 million. Whew. Lower, shorter the term, the better, apparently, for him. I am gonna, and again, if I put an offer out for someone, you guys can put an offer in there too. Is that allowed? If we sign Turner, can we move Lawler to third? Yes, technically. Definitely the pitcher I'm going after is Diaz. I have the money. I have 118 million. I'll give him 35 million over these next 2 years to bolster up my bullpen. That is my pitcher option. And then at first base. And at first base. Yeah, Trey can play second, third, short, and center. Also got Tim Anderson out there. Play the infield spots. Joey Gallo is 29. Tell I'm not going to go for because I don't want to give you the compensation picks. And Aaron Judge is out there at 30 years old. Okay. You guys are going for Turner and Nola. Duly noted. What kind of deal does Judge want? I need a first baseman. Only 18 home runs for Joey Gallo last year. 169 strikeouts. I'm going all in. I don't need him the most, but I'll even give him a player option. I'm going in for Judge. I'm going in for Judge. The man just hit 336. It is a max offer for the next 5 years, potentially 4. But you don't get a player like Aaron Judge all the time. Now that I know it's 35 million, though, I'm hurting a bit. I'm hurting a bit. But also, if I front load it, those last few years won't be so bad, and I can afford to front load it because I'm going to be shit still. And I'm not going to have to worry about the money, I presume, for a little bit longer. I'm going all in on Aaron Judge. I'm doing it. Throwing my name into the hat. And by that, I mean I'm withdrawing that offer because I didn't realize it was on yours. I'm glad I noticed it. No, see, that's weird, because, yeah, I was with Diaz before. I think maybe because I went to look at something you guys did, or I just hit the triggers, but I noticed it. We're good. We're good, we're good. Maybe I accidentally hit the triggers, I don't know. But a player option. Star. Front-loaded deal. All right. And then for you guys. Trey Turner is the target. Has an offer for the from the Dodgers. Catcher, I'll defer to you here, because why not? I feel like most people would anyway. What's the offer you want to throw out there, bud? What's the offer? Now that you know what he's looking for. What's the offer? If anyone disagrees, they'll have time to disagree, but... What is your number, sir? What is that number? 7 years? Alright. What else you got? What else you got? 7-year front load. All right. Is that it? Is that it? You are competing with the Dodgers. You got to keep that in mind. He says 27.5. I'll show you guys what the interest happens to be. There you go. Is that a done deal? Is that a done deal? Is that the one? Is that the one?
Tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
28, they say. Is that the one? Are you locking it in? Keep in mind, we still got to negotiate with Aaron Nola. Is that the one? They want Trey Turner. But will they get him? Anybody disagree? I'm going to lock it in for the moment. We'll go talk to Nola. You can always go back. So Nola wants a near max offer. Wants a near max offer. It's 35 million max. He's at 33.6. Steep price, but again, you can afford to front load it. You guys backing out of it? Who was number 2 on the list for pitchers? Who was number 2 on that list? Did you guys have a backup option? I hope you did. I'll be nice. You did say you locked it in, but you didn't know the price. I mean, granted, neither of us really knew the price before locking it in, but I'll be nice this time. Maybe next time pay attention to what Philly was offering. Syndergaard's looking at 25.2. Syndergaard's looking at 25.2. Severino wants 20. No offers for Severino. Big deal from the Angels for Syndergaard. Honestly, with the cap space you guys have, I would just go for it. I'd go with Nola personally and front load it again, but you guys got to come to a decision. You got to figure it out. Syndergaard did win the Cy Young, yes. Three years on Severino. He is interested in a shorter-term deal. Syndergaard is not. So Syndergaard wants term. Severino does not. Kid, what's up? It's okay. It's okay. We gotta play it a little bit more to test the old quality of life stuff. So let's make it official. All right, Severino's the guy. Severino's the guy. Are we punching that in? Is Luis Severino your guy? He has no other offers out there right now. Anything you want to change. You still have about $94 million in surplus, which is outrageous. It's a lot of money. All right, say and bump it up to 20. Certainly gets the interest meter up there. Are we locking it in? It's Severino and Trey Turner as the targets. Front load this one too. Done deal? Yeah, with it being front loaded, you only lose $3 million. All right, there we go. So those are the big free agent offers. We still have people who are out on the market. Well, let's find out what's going to happen. So Richard Dixon's brought on as my hitting coach. Trey Turner to the Diamondbacks. 7 years, $28 million per. The Diamondbacks get their man. Damn. Good work there, chat. Good work. As well as Luis Severino. You had 2 targets. You got them both. Good work, chat. Good work. Change our attention over to the A's. I'm having to wait a while. Woodward's on as Diamondbacks coach. Oh, they're making me sweat. Oh, they're making me sweat. Sean Manaea is going to stay a free agent. Both of our 40-mans were fine. Diamondbacks have 43 players on their 40-man roster. We'll go fix that really quickly. This is getting nerve-wracking here. So on the 40-man, let's just go down. Oop, just could have gone from the top. Obviously, like Kyle Nelson. That's 1. Miea's trash. That's 2. And Uceta is trash. And there you go. You guys are compliant. Edwin Diaz, finally. Whoo, finally. Frank, what's up, buddy? Edwin Diaz, thank God. Made me wait almost a month. Edwin Diaz, signs. I still have not heard from Aaron Judge. See, all transactions, Diamondbacks. You guys did get Zach Gallen re-signed. Ketel Marte did re-sign as well. For myself, Swerven signed. And obviously I know my big picture hasn't. Come on, Aaron Judge. Keone Kela rejected to come back to you guys. He goes to the Giants. Aaron, you're fucking killing me here, dog. You're killing me. That's it. I missed him. Again, that is the rule as Aaron Nola goes to the Orioles. That's the rule. You send out an offer. If you get him, you get him. If you don't, you don't. Aaron Judge rejected a full deal to come here. I knew it was a risk. He also got an 11-year deal from Tampa. So I could have gone for Gallo, elected not to. Wanted to go for Judge, and that's the risk. Oh, that sucks.